Hi, I'm Marek with the Center for European Studies at Carleton University, and I'm joined today by Dr. Shahamak Rezaei. He is an associate professor at Roskilde University in Denmark, and currently also a visiting fellow at Princeton University. Dr. Rezaei is at Carleton University to participate in a policy workshop on European Union migration policy. So first of all, thank you for being with me today.
Thank you for the invitation. It's an honor.
Now, your talk focused on issues of integration, diversity, and cohesion in the European Union. So where do the different member states stand in the EU on issues of social integration and acknowledgement of diversity?
I think what's important to underline here is that the European integration, the European Union, the formation of the European Union has moved a number of borders. A lot of institutions merged, a lot of new institutions seen the light of the day, and most of all, some borders are moved, but some other borders have arisen. And that kind of arising of new borders is when it comes to different group of people who might not be native member of European Union citizens. They are facing another kind of treatment, another kind of meeting, day-to-day meeting with other citizens that they are living, they are neighbors, and there is no borders. But when you close the doors, what happens behind the closed doors is that there are literally new borders or new walls has arisen.
Is there a threat of sort of increasing social segregation in these societies that are receiving a large number of migrants?
When we have the situation that we are accepting that some are treated differently, then it will, in the long run, it will lead to that the problem actually gets greater and greater. Just look at the situation with Roma population in Europe. They are not immigrated. They've been born there in generations and generations, but they have not been treated as an equal segment of the society. They have been treated as a segment which is anything else remain the same. They are different than us. As a consequence of that, what we have today is that we have a huge problem in different European countries, EU countries, in particular with Roma, who actually many of them were born in borders of European Union. The situation of expansion of or enlargement of EU has led to that they come closer and closer to the center of the EU. We have problem with them in EU member state such as Czech Republic and some other former Eastern European countries. What we see there is that due to the fact that some people, due to the fact that the majority does not treat the minority equally, that has led to a number of problems.
From an economic perspective as well, is there in a similar way a threat of increasing segmentation of labor markets in the prosperous EU member states?
If you look at the European Union and the question of migration, you can divide it in 4 different categories. You have economic migration, you have asylum, you have citizenship, and you have developments of migration flows and patterns. When you look at it from economic migration, what you see is that some migrant workers or some EU workers have less access to the rest of the European Union when it comes to labor market. One of the core pillar of European Union is free movement of workers. When you put a kind of a barrier there, then it can take the speed of the European integration. And what we actually need is deeper European integration rather than slowing the train. By not giving the equal possibility for interior workers to have the same kind of mobility within the European Union, then what you are doing is actually weakening the European integration. And this is not what we need. What we need is deeper European integration to kind of solve all these problems.